In today's episode, it's the finale of the 2026 season. Will Max Verstappen become a six-time world champion, or can George Russell win his first? And we have quite possibly the greatest race in Williams so far. And there's still some fun to be had for sure in this remaining episode of this season. 3 races to go: Sao Paulo, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. It has been a difficult one. Let's be completely real. There have been some almost minor crash outs during some of the races where Albon has not performed, or, you know, honestly, just luck has not been on our side this season compared to season 1, for example, where we lucked into a podium episode 1, season 1, and teams like Audi have really impressed and shown us up. So we need to do better next season. We need to hope that the winter break is kinder to us, because it certainly didn't go the exact way I wanted it to. So Audi outdoing us. You know, we had Haas up there making massive strides technically on paper. Hasn't happened. This is the R&D chart. We're still ending with Red Bull being the worst team on the grid, yet they're leading the constructors. Verstappen's leading the drivers' championship. So how much the R&D chart has actually shown what the performance is also kind of out the window. So that's also, to be honest, I think made things harder this season to really get an understanding of where we are, because there have been some good results. We just need more of them. And actually a big thing is just Albon scoring 13 points. If he matched Sainz in the same way he matched him in season 1, you know, let's say 85 points, you know, we would be right up there with Audi. We would literally be beating them by a couple of points. If he got 85 points, we would be beating them just by a little margin. So really, maybe all our problems could be solved by getting Albon out of the team for next year. And then hopefully also, I'm just hoping the winter is kinder to us. But let's end it out with a bit of fun. Sao Paulo is always quite good. We're going to simulate Qatar, and then we're going to manage the final race of this season. We've got a little bit of inventory to do. Front wing we need to make. Rear wing we've got. All good. So just need to make a front wing then, I suppose. Do we have... Oh, no. We have enough. We have enough. It's all calm. We can go into Sao Paulo. Apparently the car has got a little bit worse since the last episodes. Singapore, we actually did quite well with Sainz to recover there, and we could have almost got a podium, you know. So I'm still confident we can actually get something out of the remaining races. And obviously in this final episode with the last 3 races, there is a championship fight on. Mathematically, it's still possible. Verstappen has been leading this entire championship. He won, what was it, like 6 races in a row at the start, and then went through this period from Miami all the way to Spa, where he didn't win, and there were multiple different winners from different teams. And since Spa, then there were, well, Russell on a rampage, and then Verstappen came back at Singapore at a crucial time when you thought, okay, Russell's building momentum here, and he's clapped back. There's only 3 races now. It could still be possible, but Russell literally needs to steamroll the next 3 races, or Verstappen gets 1 or 2 races where he doesn't score any points or very little, which at one point seemed likely for some of these races, and then others he's come back for like a shock win in Singapore. So I actually don't know. I think my money would be on Verstappen, the way he's been doing in this season, just controlling his lead the entire time despite all these different winners. And then for Red Bull, I imagine they will have enough to take it home. But Merc, well, if Antonelli can stop making mistakes as he did in last episode, I think Merc, they have the car clearly, if you look at the R&D chart and also their form in recent episodes. I think they actually have the form to maybe go out there, get 1-2s, get 1-3s in these last 3 races, and they could actually overturn this. So it's still up for grabs there, and I still think there's an outside chance, maybe a miracle chance, we can get McLaren back for P5 and match what we did in season 1. I really hope we can, but it's really difficult. Right, research is done on suspension, which means I can, I have a slot left, and I have some ATR left. What haven't we done? What we've done 1 of everything. We've got these pending. Put that in. I'm going to save engineers, because if I can squeeze in others just before the entire research window opens, that'll be ideal. So the more engineers I have to deploy, the better. So I can put in some last minute research bits in, maybe. Sponsor plans come in with seemingly no money. Is that no money or what? Target achieved. Yeah, cool. Okay, thank God. 3 million. Okay, just none for mandatory activities. That's fine. And this will be the last sponsor plan we do for the season, I believe. Albon, you can do 2 activities, bro, since you're leaving us. You can... That's my parting gift for helping with absolutely nothing in this championship this season. I don't know where the Albon went from season 1. I don't know how you've grown to 83. You're on fraud watch for that. And Luke Browning, meanwhile, speaking of growing, grows to 78. So I believe that will be only like 1 or 2 overall under the incoming Arvid Lindblad. Right, research is finished again. We can do another part. Let's go again for front wing. Oh, no. Okay, this is why I wanted the engineers. If I do 3 engineers, it will get done in time. 29th of December, literally the very end of the season, the calendar year, that research will get done. That might be our, honestly, last research bit. Because let's see, chassis gets done, so we can put something else in. What else haven't we done? 2 of those. Suspension, then? Is that the next thing to do? Because then we'll have 2 research bits of everything. And I can do 1 engineer, 29th of December. Okay, confirm. That's good. The next thing that gets finished is in 10 days' time. Maybe with enough engineers, maybe I could get something else done. We've got 5 engineers, because there'll be 1 available from here, 4 already available. Maybe with 5 engineers, we could get 1 more research part done. But with that, it's on to Sao Paulo. This has been happy hunting grounds for us on the game. Equally, also can be a devastating Grand Prix. Very tough because of the tyre wear situation. Also, weather is always a factor you feel around Sao Paulo. And there you go. Heavy rain on Saturday. Lightning up for Sunday. Interesting. Okay, that's going to make, well, qualifying... big unknown opportunity maybe, and then the race, well, we'll see what kind of light rain it is. If it's going to be intermittent like Singapore, could be an opportunity. If it's just raining the whole time, then it's kind of just about how our car is in the wet. I'm going to simulate Q1. I know I shouldn't after the way the season's gone, but let's see. Can we get through? Of course. Bloody. Goodbye, brother. Goodbye. You won't be missed. You won't be missed now. You actually will not be missed. At one point, I felt bad about firing you and departing ways. I'm not anymore. You won't be missed. Right, managing Q2. It's going to be... Oh, let's get out now. Let's get out now. ASAP, because it is the lightest rain we're going to see the entire session. Right, so it's come on. 3 last races. I know we haven't given you the car we promised you that you wanted, but you've re-signed. You believe in the project for next season and beyond. Let's just end this season on a high, put it behind us, and look forward to a good winter break where hopefully we're developing a car that can get you consistent podiums and maybe an elusive race win for the first time in a blue Williams car. But right now, this Sao Paulo qualifying is upon us. Clean lap there. Just got ahead of Leclerc, which is good. So no traffic whatsoever. 1:14.7. No clue if that's any good. I mean, we're 0.3 off Hulkenberg, but we know the Audi has developed into a very, very decent car, annoyingly, this season. Really, really decent. And that's what we're going to strive for next year, is trying to get towards where this car is, basically. And more, really. You know, the target will be the top 3. You know, breaking that top 3. That means trying to match these guys, the Ferraris, Red Bull, even though they've had a bit of a shocking car, very up and down. You know, the talent that is Verstappen dragging it to places it shouldn't be, really. And, you know, very much doing like a Alonso 2012 sort of season, this is. Don't think anyone's going to improve here. The rain's a lot higher, the water levels, so... It seemingly is going to be Russell through, looking quick, which is good for his sake. For Verstappen, he's still pretty decent. Hulkenberg just honestly really impressing. Hamilton's had an absolute shocker. P14 for him. And to be fair, Colapinto's just done well to be here in Q2 in the Alpine. And so is Norris, apparently, because Piastri got knocked out. So that's big for us. That is big if both McLarens are outside the top 10 and we're up here in P5. That is what we want to see in terms of having any sort of hope at reeling back McLaren in this final episode for the constructors. All right, little bit of wait time and then we'll go, because right now, just I think the standing water from Q2 is probably still on the track. Although I say that, the rain on this game is never that realistic of, like, you know, it sometimes ended intermediates and then started full wets the very next time. Right, I think we can probably go out now and still have time for a second lap at the end. Right, Science, let's see what you got versus everyone else. That's a very good time. 0.037 off the Merc of Antonelli. Where's Russell? Russell, that is not a great lap time, but Verstappen is, has he even set one? Yeah, I think he's set one. He's just going for a second out lap very early. All right, it's game on then. Russell needs to buck up. Verstappen also has got to buck up because Tsunoda's up there in P4, showing the Red Bull does have some pace in there to get up there into a top 5 at least. Okay. We'll reconfigure. Another Inter and get ready. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to be very, very close on making it in time, I think. Take manual control. Go quick there. Speed through. Verstappen. Oh, my days. Verstappen provisional pole. Unreal stuff from Max Verstappen. But has he gone too early? Because maybe track grip might be getting higher and higher as we go on through. As Sainz hasn't really harvested as much as I would hope he would have for this second run. Maybe taking manual control on the first lap wasn't the way to go. Let's see. I hope he doesn't run out of battery. No, he's good. He's good. He's got plenty of battery. There we go, though. What did I say? Merc had the potential to do some serious damage. It's a front row lockout for the Silver Arrows. Although, for Russell's sake, it's the wrong Merc on pole. Leclerc showing some fight in the Ferrari in P3. Hulkenberg doing bits again. The Audi out-qualifying both Red Bulls. And is there still time for Sainz to surprise? No. 2 yellows. It'll be P6. Oh, no. What? 2 yellows? The last sector must have been a green because he goes ahead of the Red Bulls. Verstappen pushed down 1 more position and we're P5. Okay, I feel like the aim has got to be a top 5 then in the race with a P5 in quali. That's really, really solid from us. Really, really solid. And that's good versus McLaren. If McLaren can hopefully score 0 points, we score 5. That is 10 closer. That is 10 closer to them. Oh, Antonelli, he's on pole, but he's got a penalty. And Leclerc as well. So Russell will be on pole and will move up to 3rd on the grid. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, it looks like it might be Inters all the way. Okay, it's a washout. Washout at Sao Paulo. I think we go a bit earlier then on this tire. Try and get an undercut going. Let's go really low on fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 laps less of fuel. Be very aggressive on that. With intermediates period, we know we can save the fuel easily. And also Sector 2 in Brazil, I feel like lends itself. You can save a lot with all the corners. You're not going to get done on the straights. Starting P3 and 20. That really just sums up in this finale episode the difference and dynamic that we've had between our 2 drivers in Season 2 and why there's change coming for 2027.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. Could this be a big race for that man, Alexander Albon?
I think they could have been higher up than 20th, but let's see if they can move forward from here.
But remember, anything can happen in Formula One. And now, it's time for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's
lights out and away we go. Hulkenberg and the Audi on the front row, by the way. That's a ridiculous sight, but Sainz is good off the start. Might get around the outside of Hulk. Come on, come on. That lower fuel level helping out initially. We're into second. Albon's even made a move up to P19. Such is the lightness of our car with the lower fuel levels. But Hulkenberg comes back at us. The Audi is honestly such a solid car. I'm actually jealous of the car they built for this season. So solid. And their drivers have been solid as well. But Verstappen doing what he needs to do up into P3, limiting the damage as much as he can to Russell. And remember, Singapore What happened? He was just there all the way to the end. You never know what can happen. And I wouldn't count out Verstappen of still winning one of these races in the remaining 3. And if that happens, it's kind of game over for Russell and Mercedes' title hopes. Right now, though, we're pushing it. We're just trying to stick with Russell here. But now going to standard. Let's stick with the pushing on the fuel and the ERS, though. But I'll try and cool down the tyres if we can. And we're into P1. We're into P1. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Sainz, what are you doing? Madman. DRS available for some reason. Do the FI think it's not wet enough for the DRS to be disabled? I guess not, because technically it's dry, but it's definitely Inter's time. And, well, Sainz, even though we've pushed Sainz, he's kept his Inters better than Russell there. That's pretty damn great. All right, let's put some high-risk curbs, chill out a bit. Sainz probably will get re-overtaken by Russell. Yeah, there you go. Very, very soon. And Verstappen's been re-overtaken by Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg settling into a rhythm. Tsunoda is there. I'm sure Red Bull would probably be wanting to tell him to help Verstappen out, but it very much hasn't been the case. Tsunoda's been going for those moves when he can on Verstappen, so I think he's on his own. And Hulkenberg's definitely annoying Verstappen's cause. We're annoying Verstappen's cause by being here, but of course we are just racing for ourselves and racing for our constructors, because McLaren P12, P16, Albon could help us out, actually. If he wants to overtake these McLarens to doubly book in what we're trying to do here today, that would be fantastic, you know. Oh, we got P1 back. Oh, my God. Sainz, what are you doing, man? You madman. He's back into P1. I can't believe it. All right, we're now 6 kg under with Sainz. I'm going to calm it down in the fuel. He's done very well to get a gap to Hulkenberg, where maybe he's got time to breathe now just a little bit. Hulkenberg's been annoying Verstappen. They've been swapping left and right these last couple of laps. Albon is going backwards. Engine's overheating now for him. Same for Sainz, to be fair.
Increase lifting.
And the tyres also not too great. It's still technically quite dry out there, apparently. Our water level's going to increase? No. Okay, there we go. No, they have increased just a little bit. All right, Sainz is falling away. Verstappen might catch him soon. All right, use a bit of deploy there. Push away. Just watch that gap. Okay, we're in a good rhythm now. In a good rhythm. Sainz is keeping 2 seconds to Russell. 1.7, 1.8 to Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen's gained a lot there. What happened? What happened? He gained a lot. Did he just suddenly start pushing? I think he has, you know. So Verstappen might come and ruin this second place for us. Let's use a bit of deploy if we can. And harvest through here in the middle sector. Oh, yellows. Albon's overtaken Hamilton, though. That's good. That's good. Hamilton really struggling in this race of the Ferrari. Way down the order for Ferrari. This is a race winner this season. Right, what are we saying? What was the yellows for? Someone's crashed. Someone's had an issue. I think it's Hamilton, maybe. Maybe Hamilton's had the issue. What was the multiple cars involved? Yeah, it was Hamilton. So maybe he's got some damage he's limping around with, and why Albon was able to make that overtake on him. Right, I'm trying my best to keep Sainz in P2, but it's proving difficult, and the Red Bull's going to get us. It's fine, though. It was going to happen. It was going to happen. We've actually redone him, though. Oh, yeah, we're swapping. Leclerc's going to come through as well, maybe. So we might be down to P4. Maybe the podium's not going to be on, but like I said, P5 would be a good aim, you know, solid 10 points, but Hulkenberg's falling away, you know. Stroll's just overtaken him out of all people, so if we fall down to P4, I reckon we could almost hold it. I reckon we could hold it, you know. But right now, we're annoying Verstappen Leclerc, very much so, because we're the bottleneck to them. Russell's now nearly 5 seconds in the lead. Yellow flags, what was that for? What was that for? Lawson. Oh, Alonso. Alonso's been spun. Or did he just spin on his own accord? I think Alonso... Oh, he spun from P8. Bad mistake for the Aston Martin.
Yeah, what a mistake, eh?
Yeah. It is a bit crazy, Alonso, to be honest, to think about. And Lawson and Hamilton are fighting over the wooden spoon. Last place. What is going on? Oh, Russell's got a massive mechanical fault. Orange. That's big. That's big. That is big. That could be the door open. Well, for me right now, I'm the next car in line. Verstappen third, and Leclerc fourth. What did I say about Verstappen winning a race in this finale still? I know wheel. I know wheel. Verstappen pits. He's going for the undercut, isn't he? He's going for the undercut. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Leclerc's got us, by the way. Can we get back at Leclerc a little bit, Science? Yeah, there we go. We're on the back of him. We're on the back. Right, myself and Leclerc. We're not really reeling in Russell that much. Maybe because we're fighting. We're swapping for second and third literally every lap. So even with the orange mechanical fault, Russell's still 3.5 ahead. Antonelli's just locked up. Where is he? P9. He's really not doing too great. What's his tyre wear saying? 30. Wow. Antonelli has a lot to learn about tyre saving, doesn't he, compared to Russell? No wonder he's struggling there. He's really burned his tyres out. And Albon doing absolutely niche in this race. And all of a sudden, the McLarens are both in the points. For goodness sake, man. Right, we really better hope actually we're going for a podium then, or a P4 minimum, if McLaren are going to get P7 and, now 9. All right, we're gaining on Russell now. Russell's actually struggling now. We're now within 1 second of Russell. This is getting interesting for ourselves, and this will be interesting for Red Bull because they'll be wanting myself and Leclerc to battle Russell, and I think we might just be doing that because I'm sniffing a lead here that we could actually legitimately maybe get into for a bit. We're gaining. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Gaining. Not enough yet. Not enough yet. Let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. Protect these tyres.
So let's cool the tyres.
Cool the tyres. Cool the tyres. It's definitely not wet enough for the Inters to stay cool. That's why everyone's struggling on tyre wear, by the way. It's very much like a... I almost want to test if Albon could go on dries. It feels like a Sao Paulo. We talked about Verstappen doing an Alonso from 2012 and being in a title fight even with a really inferior car and just dragging it to places where it doesn't deserve. This is a Sao Paulo 2012 sort of situation. It almost could be dry enough, even though it looks wet out there. As Sainz now going for the lead of the race. And Russell may just have to watch it. There we go. Oh, my days. We lead the Grand Prix. Go on, Sainz. Go on. Let's use some deploy if we can. Yellows.
Sorry.
Oh, Albon spun.
Yeah.
Oh. Has he spun in front of Verstappen? Albon slowed Verstappen up with a spin.
So yellow's here. Oh, good.
Oh, my days. What's the spin? What's the spin? So in both ways, our Williams cars are involved in the title fight. Sainz has overtaken Russell, but Albon's held up Verstappen for a good 5 seconds, I think that is. Blimey. So in one way, we're helping Russell. We're helping Russell because Albon held up Verstappen. And another way, we're helping Verstappen out because we just overtook Russell. We're nothing but balanced in this team. All right, Albon, I'm going to pit you in, and I'm honestly going to try and see how you fare on mediums. Because honestly, maybe you could be okay. This seems like a 2012 Sao Paulo situation where maybe you could go well on mediums. This will be the guinea pig for all of us, I guess. Right, good pit stop. Out onto the mediums. Sainz is controlling this race now. Russell 2 seconds back with that mechanical fault. Bortoletto's now up to third because Leclerc is facing bad tyre wear. Honestly, this weird situation where it's Inters, but technically it's dry, but not dry enough maybe, is really hurting all of us. But this is perfect for us because this is the only thing our car is first in, is tyre preservation. It's the only thing we can do. All right, Albon's out on the mediums, though. Let's see how he goes on this. Avoid risk curbs. Can he heat those up? I think he's got good pace. You know what? He's heat up those tyres pretty nicely. I reckon he's actually okay on this tyre. Let's see the last lap. Hang on. I want to see something.
Yeah, we can give it
what is he doing? Oh, my God. Albon's going quicker. Oh, my days. Albon's going quicker. Are these guys now following us? No, they're on Inters. I think oh my days. I think Albon's cooking. I think Albon's cooking on dries. What's the gap? 2.3. I'm going to carry on like this. Carry on as we are. I'm just going to carry on as long as I can with Sainz, but this is good data we're getting here. Is it going to get any wetter? Let's see how Albon does over the next couple of laps. Right, Russell's come in. Russell's come in. He's still got that car issue. Is he in for inters? He is. Okay, I think we come in and cover them off on inters, but Albon's okay on dries. Hang on a minute. Do we just need to extend this just a little bit, just to open up our options? Last lap. 119. Okay, he's slowed up a little bit. He's slowed up a little bit. Okay, last lap was 118.9. Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe a false alarm. Let's come in. Solid pit stop for Sainz. Solid pit stop. Where is Russell? Russell is there. Russell's there. Where are we? Where are we? We're going to come out ahead. We're going to come out ahead. Bortoletto's actually jumped us, I think. Is that? Or was the last lap? Yeah, Albon's now struggling. Okay. So when it gets to damp, Albon struggles. But then when it goes down to, like, drier, like, when it goes down, it's going to go down again. Watch in a bit. I bet you he'll be faster. All right, Albon's struggling now on those mediums. But then when it goes down, as soon as the water starts to go down, he'll be quicker. Tsunoda just got Russell. Tsunoda's battling Russell. Tsunoda could help Verstappen out. Verstappen's P9 with his own mechanical issue. Tsunoda's fastest of all. Could he actually genuinely help his teammate out here a little bit? As Albon is still going pretty slow. Okay. Okay, I'm glad we guinea pigged Albon for that. So we didn't throw away what a good position we have in this race. Which by... Oh! Oh, Tsunoda's off.
We've got a yellow flag here.
He's out. He's out. No, he's carried on. He's just spun it, though. He's spun it. Oh, Russell's a lucky boy, you know. He came away with no damage. He got slowed up, though.
I'm an idiot.
And that's helped us out. That has helped us out massively. Bortoletto's ahead of me. He's also on, like, he's on 90% inters. So he's genuinely overtaken me for the lead. I think Bortoletto is genuinely leading this race. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And now Albon is probably going to speed up in a bit because the water levels have gone down now. Look, he's overheating his bloody mediums. He's got to be going quicker. 119. Did a 119. What can you do with a bit of deploy? Well, let's see. Let's see. Albon finishing the lap. Oh, what happened? Oh, virtual safety car. Oh, no. 119. Ocon. Oh, Ocon's off on the side. All right, virtual safety car. That's good. That gives us time to harvest and calm down these tyres. That gives us time to box. Albon back in for inters. Oh, no, it's a full safety car. Okay. It's a full safety car. Okay, that helps Albon then. And these guys, do any of us pit? I think we... these guys have pit. We could come out on much fresher. 87 is not that bad for the rest of the race. I'm going to stay out. I'm going to stay out. I'd rather have trap position. Yep, everyone else has thought the same thing. Okay, cool. Lapped cars are overtaking, and that's Hamilton, who's been lapped only. And then we're getting going, I think, after this. Oh, it's ending now. So Bortoletto genuinely leads this race. This is the man we were going to try and sign, by the way. This is why I wanted to sign him. Look how good he is. And freaking, Alpine signed him. Alpine. Where are they? 13th and 8th. Like, come on, man. Come on. Right. Sainz. We've got to be on full attack here. Even if it burns the tyres a bit, we've got to be on attack. We've got to make this overtake. Get into P1 and then worry about the tyre wear. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Get this overtake done. Down the inside. Yes. Into P1. Get the lead. Get the gap. Get the gap going. Get the gap going. Burn all the ERS. Oh, no. Leclerc's joined us. He's going to ruin it. I need to protect the tyres.
Okay, that was a purple lap.
I'm protecting the tyres.
Yep.
And the engine level. All right, calm it down. Okay, engine's good. Engine's good. We're in clean air. We're in clean air. We're still P1. Leclerc will come at us. The Ferrari on the inside, down to P2. I'm trying to protect these tyres, though. Protect them for the end. Protect them for the end, Sainz. Bortoletto's doing the same, and we re-overtake Leclerc. I don't want to say it, but there's a sense that we could win this race. I honestly think we could. And you know what? The Audis are looking insane. They are both here in the top 4. What? Russell's down in P10 with his mechanical issue. Verstappen's P13. The title fight may not budge at all, but you know what might budge is our performance and our joy in the final episode of this season. Such a difficult one. There's a glimmer of doing something incredible here. I'm going to try and calm down the fuel. Engine temperatures. All right, we're sticking with Leclerc. We're sticking with Leclerc. He's got really bad tyre wear. And we're back into lead. Okay, cool. Okay, like this, we're maintaining. We're maintaining really well. VSE. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Harvest all of this. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. Push, push, push. Oh, Leclerc's also pushing. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's calm it down there. We'll use the fuel. Use the fuel until the engine gets hot. Oh, no. I thought for a second we were down to third. We're good. We're good. We're good. But the engine temps will get hot. Closing. Sainz back through. This is unreal. Carlos Sainz fighting his old Ferrari teammate for the win in a Williams. Oh, my God. And Bortoleto and Hulkenberg are just there, though. This could turn into a four-way fight for the lead. This is unreal. But Ferrari v Williams, we Audi. 2 Audis. Antonelli with the fastest lap. P5, is he going to come through? And then Verstappen, after all of this that's happened in the race, is ahead of Russell for 1 point in the championship. He is inevitable, man. He is inevitable. I'm basically flicking through standard and lights, trying to make sure we don't overheat the tyres. Also the same with the engine temps. And I'm keeping him on neutral without battle assist because that's just a good middle ground. And it's working for us. It's working for us. Just need to keep these tyres in check because if we can have better tyres at the end, then we can just blitz them. That's the plan. That's the plan. Like, these tyres are so bad right now. Okay, they're coming down. The temps are coming down. Okay, good. 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 Still in P1. Still with Leclerc. If you could see my my feet right now, you know, like Christian Horner on the pit wall where he's got a leg flinch. I've got that right now because I'm actually genuinely nervous. I really want this win. I really want this win. Since starting, like, this whole F1 Manager 25 DLC career mode, it's felt like a whole new game. It's felt like we're playing F1 Manager 25, like what should have been the F1 Manager 25 game. But since we've done that reset and that refresh, we have not won a single race in F1 Manager yet. We've got a podium. We had that one podium at the start of Season 1. And then since then, what? I think maybe we got one other podium for Sainz right at the end of Season 1, I think. I can't even remember. So after all the awfulness of this second season in this series, how tough it's been, the crash outs we've had, the difficulties keeping up with people in development, getting a win in a Williams around Sao Paulo in the wet would be unreal. This would be unreal for morale, for me, like literally just keep on playing the game in the series and have some hope that there is some better times ahead in the third season. But we've still got work to do and the Ferrari is so good. But Sainz is doing an excellent job at keeping his tyres and Leclerc's got some sort of car issue. Surely we can do this. He's P1. He's P1. We get back into the lead. Good. We've got some fuel there as well, but the engine's now overheating. Engine's overheating. Cool down the engine. Cool down the engine. We get the overtake done again. Cool down the engine. Okay, push back, push back, push back. Cool, we get him again. This is going to go right to the end, man. This is going to go right to the end. I'm just going to go flat attack with Albon. Don't care. Just go engine. Kill the engine. Go deploy. I don't know. Whatever. You're P11. You're P12. You've literally done nothing, Albon. Come on. Oh. Lando's P9, Piastri P6. In a way, we need this win to try and catch McLaren. Meanwhile, the two Audis, they haven't really gotten involved in this fight. They've been too busy fighting each other, which is poor management for the Audi team principal. P3 and P4 for them is still unreal for Audi. That is just GG's. And like I said, Verstappen is inevitable. Russell, P15, no points. Verstappen, the one who doesn't need the points, will get 4 of them. As Albon gets very excited for P12. But in a different world, Sainz is trying to get this race win. And as we come through, second last lap this is. Second last lap. Second last lap. Let's cool the engine on this lap. Cool the engine on this lap. And then get ready for the last lap. Right, no avoid risk curbs. Flat out, flat out, flat out. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. We've got the tyre wear there versus... Oh, Bortoletto's overtaken Leclerc. The Audi, the young Brazilian, in his home race, is up to second. And he's pushing to maybe catch us. He's within a second of us. Is the Brazilian trying to go for glory? I hope we can hold him off. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. You can do this, Sainz. You can do this. Bortoletto, he's getting close. He's getting closer. 6/10 the gap. We're saving ERS, though, for the last stint, for the last sector. Down the hill he climbs, up again through this roller coaster. Sector 2, it's been a roller coaster 2026 for this Williams team. But here in the final episode, we will make an ascent that wasn't entirely possible at all in our minds at the start of the season. Throughout this season, we were nowhere near this, but we climbed the hill for one final time at Sao Paulo, and Carlos Sainz is going to be our race winner for the first time in a Williams, and we win a race for the first time managing Williams. Come on, come on.
Thank you, guys.
Oh my days, what a win, what a win. That is mental. This car has been nowhere near it, but it took a wet race and a bit of magic from us and Sainz. Oh,
What we had.
the vindication. I've still got it. I've still got it. I've not lost it. I've still got it. I can still pull it off. Whew. It's been such a tough season too. This has been such a tough season to record because we've just been in the trenches of performance. But this is what we need. This is what I needed. Bit of morale boosting for the next season, the next episodes. Come on. 2-3 for Audi, by the way. Double Audi podium. GG's. Incredible, but
that was a really well-deserved win. They got their race strategy
this was needed.
absolutely spot on.
This was so needed.
Oh, that's a wonderful scene.
Oh,
The
I
team
don't even care
getting
about the
their
next two
first chance
races.
to
Oh, I'm so
congratulate their driver on a job well done.
Let's go, baby. The race win in a Williams. Bortoletto, you can see why I wanted to sign him. 10 places gained up to second. What a team this would have been. Oh, Spaniard and Brazilian. Just would have made so much sense. It would have been so cool. It would have been so cool. I mean, I'm still really excited for Lindblad, but Bortoletto would have made a lot of sense. But Alpine have nicked him from us. And there you go. Verstappen gains 4 points, and the 3 drivers nearest to him, chasing him down, all scored 0. He is inevitable, man. He is inevitable. He is going to be going on for his 6th World Championship, and Red Bull, I think, now can say they will be winning the Constructors. McLaren, the reigning double champs from 2024 and in-game 2025, down in P5. Red Bull are going to get back on top. 25 points gained there. That is more feasible. We just need 11 more points on McLaren, and we can retake P5 in the Constructors. We can do it. I believe now. I believe. But I need to look at that again. Oh. Come on. Come on. Right at the end here. Oh, 3 days for LaSalle, and we don't have underfloors, is it? Front wings failed. Okay. We need an underfloor. Are we going to have to emergency make it then? Because we can't rush through one in 5 days. We're going to have to make an emergency one. That's 1.6 million. I didn't want to spend, but it is what it is. Underfloor sorted. Suspension. Let's make one and rush that through, just in case that's going to fail. I think for Sainz's car, that means that will be all good, I believe. Through into Abu Dhabi, I think. So 3 days through, and we're going to go straight into it. There's literally nothing happening in between those 2 races. Straight into it, and we're going to simulate this one, of course. So coming off the high there, this may be a crash down to reality, and this will be a race that sets up the finale for us. So I really hope this simulation can nice us and give us a chance to get McLaren in the Constructors. It's another absolutely generational performance from Albon in Qatar quali. Sainz P5, which is solid. In terms of the championship fight between Russell and Verstappen, Russell's P2. Again, it's a 1-2 lockout for Merck. This time, actually, because Antonelli doesn't have the penalty. Verstappen P8, but he basically needs 0 points, and Russell needs to win just for any sort of like glimmering hope at all. So I really do feel like it's Verstappen's to lose at this point. For us, Lando's P10, Piastri down there. So there is, I'm hoping, a good chance that the simulation can put Sainz forwards rather than backwards, or even just remaining in P6 and not losing out to a McLaren. That would be fine. And then I can try and finish it off in Abu Dhabi. I don't care about Albon. I don't care about Albon. Just show me the... Oh! Come on. Oh, my God. What? Hang on a minute. What? It's showing Verstappen is out, but in the P10 slot? How's that happen? Did he crash out like on the very last lap? What happened there? We finished ahead of McLaren, though. 8 points to... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Oh, McLaren outscored us by 2 because they got 7 and 8. What does that mean in the constructors? Merc with the 1-2 and because 0 points for Red Bull. Oh, I'm sorry to Merc. I'm sorry. I thought Red Bull had this now. But Merc with the late challenge, they lead the constructors by 5 points. Unreal. Going to the final race, Mercedes lead the constructors, and it's game on. It's actually game on. There are literally 3 points separating George Russell from Max Verstappen. It was an unreal race in Sao Paulo from Max to outscore Russell by 4. But in Qatar, the inevitable from the car performance, you would say, has happened. It's a Merc 1-2, the perfect race they could have hoped for. Also, by the way, Gasly, P4 in the Alpine. How the hell does that happen, son? That's crazy. That lifts Alpine ahead of Haas in the constructors. That's big for them, for the bottom of the table. So McLaren gained 2 points on us. So now we have got 13 points. 13 points to get on them. We basically need to go for almost like another miracle podium sort of thing. Or Albon needs to do something in the last race. He got 7 places here, so maybe if he could qualify 13th in Abu Dhabi, maybe there's half a chance he could be useful to us in that race. But for the actual championship, this is very, very interesting. Very interesting. But remember, last season, the winning constructor, McLaren, bottled it for their man, Piastri, and Verstappen won his 5th championship. Merc now going to Abu Dhabi, lead the constructors. Will they bottle it for their man and not give him the strategy he needs, maybe, to try and win his championship? Right, research part. We've got 2. One's mending 2. One's mending 2. One's going. Okay, it's basically what I want to do here. Let's go underfloor. Can we do this in time? Oh my God, look at that. Putting all 5 engineers, we can get this last research part done. Let's go. Let's go. Really, so much research into this season's car, into next season's car, to make sure that we're there. We're going to have to do an emergency of this. Or can we actually rush it? No? No, okay, emergency. It's all right. It is what it is. 1.6 million for that. But we're all good now. We've got a car to go to Abu Dhabi with. I'm managing Q1. I really want to get both into Q2. Really, really do. We're going to send them out straight away because there's not really much difference of track grip through this session. It's already high, so we may as well go. But Albon hasn't made it out of Q1 for this entire finale. He needs to do that now. He needs to do that right now. Right, go push on fuel, deploy. Sainz coming through. Push on fuel, deploy. Let's go. Right, push, push, push. Hopefully it's going to be a decent lap. Albon finishing up. 123.5. Don't know if that's any... 123.2, sorry. Don't know if that's any good. We're about to see what Sainz can do. 122.7. So, Albon again. Quite the ways off, but... hopefully it's enough to get him through into the next session. I really, really hope. I really, really hope. Right, Trundle in. We wait, we wait. Sainz's time looks pretty damn good compared to Hamilton, but where are the Mercs? They're looking really quick. And where is Verstappen going to be in all of this? He's going to want to drive his heart out in this qualifying to get right up there. Right, Albon going again here. I don't think we need to go again with Sainz. I think we're good. I think we're good for him. Is it an improvement? Oh, my God. Honestly, just dropping stinkers non-stop, aren't we? Here with Albon. P14. Oh, good Lord. And Piastri's quick. No, that's the last thing we needed. Perez. That's a bit concerning. We might need to go again then with Sainz. I may be wrong. We might need to go again there. Going to go on this same set of tyres, actually. Sainz in the traffic, but set some purples. He gets through. Albon doesn't. Even I couldn't get him through. Even I couldn't get him through. And it looks like we're not as quick around Abu Dhabi as I'd hoped to be, to maybe be able to challenge McLaren. That's a little bit concerning. Verstappen's P8, Russell P5, Antonelli's the one up there. Perez is a bit rogue, so let's see how Q2 goes. That was a bit topsy-turvy. Sainz with a 22.4. That's pretty solid, I think, in comparison to his first lap in Q1. 6 tenths off Antonelli, though. That's not great, but that's just how quick the Merc is, I guess. Russell's up there. We're better than both Audis, actually, so that's quite promising. And Verstappen. So actually, no, that is a very, very solid time, actually, in the end for Sainz when you really deep it and look at it. How has Perez... Have RB got some late upgrades in this final race? Perez and Lawson looking for a top 10 appearance. That's well, I welcome that, because that will push down McLaren, maybe. All right, Sainz with 2 greens. Yellow last sector doesn't improve. Doesn't improve. We're on the cusp. We might be knocked out. We might be knocked out. No. Piastri's through. Lando, surely he's not improving. Okay, Colapinto. Please. Okay, he's on a slow lap. Colapinto's on a slow lap, and he might just hold up. He doesn't hold up. Lando. No. Are you kidding me? The McLaren could actually directly knock me out. They could actually be turning up at the right time for their sake. Hulkenberg P1. Oh my days. The Audi is finishing this season really strong. They're finishing the season in the way I want to end it. As Lando doesn't go quicker, though. We are into the top 10 shootout. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord for that. Bortoletto with a penalty. Okay, that'll give us 1 free position at least. Right, pushing it on manual control. Those tyre temps really don't get up that much on that out lap, do they? Right, Sainz. Maybe a little bit of traffic with Hulkenberg coming up. I hope not. I hope not. I think he'll avoid him. I think he'll just about avoid him. Perfectly timed there to finish the lap without any intrusion. It's not a great lap, though. 1:22.7. What is that? That is awful. Bortoletto locked up. We're going to go now when the track's pretty clear. Right, let's go. Free air. Although there's some traffic coming up. They better get out of the way. Antonelli does. Who's up next? Who's up next? It's Perez, the man in P10. Please, please don't hinder us. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Perez, where are you? Oh, no. Green middle sector. That's good for Sainz. But will he be catching Perez? Oh, he's gaining. He's gaining. He's gaining. I don't think... I think he's going to be fine, actually, though. I think he'll be fine. He is going to be fine. Crosses the line. What's the improvement? P3. Come on. Come on. Good lap from Carlos Sainz. Good lap. Good lap. And, oh. Oh, my God. Why has he continued on? Wait, hang on a minute. Sainz has just run out of fuel, yeah? But he's on an in lap. Why hasn't he come in? He's on an in lap. Why haven't you? If you'd gone in here, you would have just stopped here. But instead... he's run out of fuel on the line, going for a second in lap. Red flag's out. And that's going to end this. That's ended the session. Lewis Hamilton is on pole because of that. Antonelli second. Russell 7th. And Verstappen 8th. The 2 championship rivals, 3 points in it between them, are starting. Well, it'll be 6 and 7 because of Bortoletto. And we've managed to finesse a confirmed P4 to Piastri's P9 because Sainz ran out of fuel because for some reason he decided to do a second in lap and not come in. Very, very odd behaviour. I mean, I'll take it. It's worked in our favour, but...
only 58 laps.
Why wouldn't he just come in? What? He was on an in lap. All right, that's massive for us. That is a massive finesse for us. Albon's P17. What's the starting grid then? People below us. Oh, Leclerc? Stroll, Gasly. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I think with Sainz, we do a 2-stop. We don't have a new set of softs, though, so I might want to save the soft compound for the end of the race, or no. Let's keep a medium there for the end of the race. 2 mediums? No, there's not 2 mediums. There are not 2 mediums. Right, okay. Gonna have to just go early on that stop, aren't we? And then go earlier for the mediums as well. And with Albon, well, you've got fresh soft, son. So I think you should go soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 6 laps less fuel for Albon. I need him rapid. Even if it's just to hold up McLaren in the middle of the race, I need him rapid. Sainz, I'll go for 3 laps less of fuel. It's been working for us. So I hope it can work one last time in this race. From P4, looking to try and outscore McLaren by, I think it's 13 points. It seems really, really ridiculously impossible. And then more importantly, in terms of the championship, Mercedes lead. I feel like Merc will have this sorted for the constructors now because of how good their car is, unless something goes wrong. But Russell still needs a pretty good race to overturn Max Verstappen's lead. Verstappen has led every single race of the championship from start to finish here. But 3 points now is the gap behind to Russell. It's the closest anyone has ever been to him since the start of the season. Can Russell win his first championship, or will it be Max Verstappen becoming a 6-time world champion?
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race.
Starting outside the top 10 is a disappointment. Getting through the midfield will require some creative strategies.
Right, let's get to it then. Hold on tight. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And it's
Lights out and away we go for the championship finale of 2026. Sainz from P4. We need a solid start to the race for him and for Albon, really. Like, even if he can annoy Lando, let's say P13 there, that'll be good. And then we can try and sort out Piastri ourselves and try and maximize this result. But right now, Hamilton leading, pulling away. Hulkenberg side by side with Antonelli. Russell behind Verstappen. Verstappen's overtaken us. Wait, hang on a minute. What? Where has he come from? Verstappen has had an electric start on the hard compound of tyre. Russell's also on hard as well. But Verstappen's had an electric start there to get up to P4. Russell's P7. Is history going to repeat itself? Verstappen turning up at Abu Dhabi when he needs to. Oh my God. Sainz looking for the pass. We re-overtake Verstappen. Yay. Yeah. Oh, oof, indeed. Let's try and push on. Oh, yes. Come on, let's get Hulkenberg on this second lap as Antonelli gets into the lead. Sainz gets up into P3. Where's Albon? He's actually making moves. Good. Right, Sainz pushing on. He's made the move in Hulkenberg. Lovely. Let's calm it down. Oh, Hulkenberg's really got us because we're trying to cool down the tyres now. Probably to be expected, but as we go into that next sector, we actually cool them down pretty sufficiently there. We might be able to get onto the back towards Hamilton. Let's deploy a bit. Let's try and catch that Ferrari if we can. Oh, we've got the Ferrari. We've got the Ferrari DRS. Hamilton might be within our window. Remember, we held off Leclerc most of the last part of Brazil, so we know we can maybe tango with Ferrari a little bit. And Sainz, I feel, in this last episode, it's almost like he knows it's the last episode of the season. He's found another gear in his driving, I feel. I think you'll agree with me. Whereas Albon, he's got a fault maybe. I don't know what that was. And he is not doing anything for us. He's P15. I mean, to be fair, 1.5. Come on, please, get Lando. Just do us a solid. Oh, come on. Yes, Albon. Come on. Final race. He helps us out here. That's a solid bit of work, mate. Solid bit of work. And Sainz has got Hamilton. And as does Hulkenberg. The Ferrari maybe falling away a little bit. Nearly. Doesn't quite get it. And Sainz now is on the... Oh, my God. Sainz is actually cooking. What is going on? What is going on here? Okay, Albon's got collar pinto. That was good. Albon's actually doing something to try and get towards... Well, Piastri's P7. That might be a bit more of a harder target. But as long as he can keep ahead of Norris, hold him up if he needs to, that's good enough for me. Meanwhile, with Sainz, we're trying to just score the maximum and hope... Well, Russell, come on. For the sake of his championship, needs to get a move on and overtake Piastri. Get on to Tsunoda, and that should push down Oscar down the order. And then where is that pace from the RBs or Bortoletto? Surely Piastri could be pushed down to P9 at some point. All right, we've got Antonelli. We got Antonelli for second because Hamilton actually got him just before then. And it's a real late lunge for Carlos Sainz into the hotel section for P2. This is working really well. I'm getting the same vibe from Sao Paulo, that he is on a mad one today in this last race. Albon, meanwhile, using the lighter car and closing up to Alonso, maybe another car to get. Come on, Albon. Come on. We've given you an uber lightweight car. Use it, man. There's Sainz. We need to try and close up to Hamilton. Come on. Come on. Close up. Use light there. Okay, cool. Oh, Hamilton's pulling away now. 1.2 the gap. 1.2 the gap. Our tyres are going off. Oof. Our tyre wear's not been as good as Lewis. Jesus, he's been really good actually on his tyres. Lewis Hamilton has. Okay, we've fallen back to P4. We don't have the same pace as Lewis. And Antonelli and Hulkenberg are on hards and mediums, so we are never going to keep up with them. It's all about now getting to... Oh, my God. Piastri's right behind us. Really? Really? Ah, Verstappen's got him, though. That's good for us. Not good for Russell. What is Russell doing? What is Russell doing? Where is the pace gone from literally last race, Qatar? He won it. And he's now stuck behind Tsunoda. Abu Dhabi, man. It is always a tricky place to pass. And it's always a tricky place to have a finale for that reason. And Verstappen's now closing on us. Bloody Nora. Can you not, Verstappen? We're trying to do something versus McLaren. Oh, he's got us. And Piastri might get us soon. Oh, what's happened there? Oh my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Russell. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's over. It's over. It's so over. George Russell has bottled it in the most high-pressure moment of his F1 career ever. He has spun it in the final race. He's down to 19th. Only a miracle can help him now. Oh, my God. What is it with Abu Dhabi in this 25 DLC and Verstappen and his rivals? McLaren bottled it on strategy and Russell's bottled it with a mistake. I think we're about to see a 6-time world champion of Max Verstappen here. I'm not going to lie. Can Piastri please piss off here? We're trying to do something to get P5 in the constructors, please. All right, optimal pit stop. Let's go now. Hards, yeah, boxing in this lap. We can't continue like this. We can't continue like this. Pace has been absolutely awful. Right, we're in. Albon's still going on. He's still got a ways to go to stretch this, that soft tyre. All right, Sainz is going to be out in 17th. Leclerc apparently is overtaking Albon. Okay, don't know why that's really an important thing to note. Right, Sainz, just do your thing. Do your thing. It's just about trying to... Oh! Red flag! Red flag! It's another twist in the finale. Colapinto has been punted into the wall by an Aston Martin. Oh, come on. We just pit. We just pit. For goodness sake. Look at the team there. The bad luck has returned. We used all our good luck up in Brazil, clearly. Albon's ahead in we're 17th. Oh my God, we just pit. For goodness sake. Right, well, Albon going to hards now, Albon. And then Sainz, stay on the same set of hards you were already on. Oh my days. Piastri's now got a free P5 there with a free pit stop. Verstappen the same. Russell P16. At least he gets to change his tyres for free there. So he's got a chance. There's half a chance now. There's a bit of an inroad here for Russell to come back into this championship fight. But for us, we have been royally screwed over. Royally screwed over here. Right, push. Push. Go. Go, go, go. Let's see. Russell's up to P13. He's pushing like a stabbed rat. Sainz needs to do the same as well, but he's on hard, so we're trying to go long. What are other people doing? Oh, they're on mediums. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right, then we're looking to go long a bit with Sainz here. Trying to eke this out more than others. Oh, my days. Verstappen's in the lead. I said it in Brazil. Even with Russell winning Qatar. Verstappen's him, man. He's inevitable. He's inevitable. He's inevitable. He's leading this race now. What am I watching? Fastest lap as well. Russell's P11. He's going to be back in the points, but there's a mountain to climb here. And for us, I think P5's out the cards for the constructors, surely, unless some miracle happens for us as well. Can we please get this overtake done on Behrman at least? Come on. Get ahead. Get ahead. Good. Use all the battery. Yellow flags. For what? Perez. Is it Perez? No? Okay, cool. Thought for a sec something was going to happen. It's fine, it's fine. All right, Sainz is catching Colapinto. He'll get Colapinto surely soon. All right, we're pressing on with Sainz. We're up to P12. We're trying to catch up Tsunoda. Verstappen, meanwhile, down to P4 now. Antonelli back into the lead because I think Verstappen's tyres have gone off. He's on softs, Verstappen is, so he was always going to fall off a little bit. Hamilton, Leclerc, I think, all on mediums. Antonelli as well, so Verstappen may fall into the clutches of Hulkenberg as well on mediums. I think the McLarens are on mediums as well. No, Lando's on softs. Piastri softs. Okay, that's interesting. They may fall towards this because we're going to get quicker as their softs go off. And the same for, well, Russell's on softs. Why? Why would you choose softs, Russell? You'd surely go opposite of what Max goes. Obviously, I know you can't really tell on the red flag, but right. What can we close up to these guys, please? 1.2 to Tsunoda. Let's get him. Let's close up to Tsunoda. Chip away indeed. Get Tsunoda. Lovely. Love that. Keep pushing. Use a bit of fuel here. From push away from Tsunoda. He's closing. He's re-overtaking us. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Big tyre delta on the pit stop. So let's just go flat out. Flat out. Wreck the tyres. He's got Bortoletto. Overtakes Bortoletto with a car issue. Lando's next on track. So we are close to the McLarens on track now. Piastri's made a pit stop. Albon's going long. It's time for Albon to do a job and defend if he's ahead of both McLarens. Sainz up to P6 now, pushing like a stabbed rat. What's the last lap time? 128.1. Keep going. Keep going. 128.4. Okay, probably come in now soon. Probably come in soon for the medium. Let's catch up to this RB and then make the pit stop. Yeah, get that overtake done. Lovely. What was the last lap? 128.4. 127 dead. Oh, no. Sainz has got some good pace here in the clean air. Use some deploy. Use some deploy. Keep going. What was his lap time here? Okay, yellow. Okay, he's gone slower. Let's pit now. Medium. Beautiful. We've got a free medium. We can go conserve as we come in and go harvest. Right, Sainz is out in P... Oh, it doesn't look great. P13. Albon, you need to be defending here, mate. Defend Norris. Sainz out just behind that fight. Don't tell me yellow flags. Don't give me another red flag. Don't you dare. By the way, Russell now is ahead of Verstappen. I don't know what the situation is that... Okay, so they've clearly both pit. Yeah, they both pit. And Russell's ended up ahead of Verstappen now by 1.3 seconds. It is back on. The title fight is back on somehow. What happened here? Lap history. Tyre history, sorry. So, yeah, Verstappen... They only pit... Okay, so Verstappen actually... So Verstappen extended his soft tyre stint to pit a little later than Russell. What was Russell? Russell. Car in front, Verstappen. So he's jumped him in the pits then, basically, I think that is. Oh, Sainz just got done by Tsunoda because of the fuel, I think, here. All right, Albon's holding up the McLaren as much as he can. Albon's actually doing a solid here. He's holding up these guys as much as he possibly can. And now we're ready to go. Come on. You need to be passing these guys, Sainz. You need to get past them. Albon's doing a solid. He's holding up Lando, not for too long now. Oh, Sainz just got that move on Behrman, but he's not got the electric pace I wanted him to. Meanwhile, Verstappen has retaken Russell. He's actually ahead of Piastri now. Russell's falling away. What's going on? What's going on with Russell? He's got more tyre wear, but he's just been overtaken by Piastri. He's down 2 places back from Verstappen. It's back in Verstappen's court. Russell had track position, but he's lost it. Sainz is... oh, he's behind Lawson. Sainz has got no pace on this medium now for some reason. Really struggling. Come on. Yellows. Don't know what that's for. Lando is just there. We need to make some sort of inroad here, man. We need to push. Get Lawson, man. Get Lawson. Russell, by the way, is retaken Verstappen. It's changed again. It's very hard to keep up with everything, by the way. I'm trying to do our own race, and then we've got Russell and Verstappen fighting. So Russell now is ahead. 12 points to... What was it? No, 10 points to 8. Not enough. Russell needs to go and catch Leclerc in order to win this championship, or needs the fastest lap, or maybe needs Piastri to overtake Verstappen, or us, if we can catch up to that far. But right now we're stuck. Come on, mate. Get through, get through. No, man.
Overtake.
What is this? Oh, Abu Dhabi honestly is struggle town overtaking cars, isn't it? It really is. 10 laps to go. Push, man, push. You need to get him. You need to get this Red Bull. How? This is such a frustrating thing to watch. He can't even break the top 10 here. Tyres overheating. Come on, deploy. Use deploy. Come on, come on, come on. What is going on, Sainz? You were cooking in the first stint, and now... Oh, this is the real pace, is it, of the car without the fuel advantage? Can't even get this McLaren, let alone this one. Russell, by the way, he's got to push hard, but does he have the tyres? He might. I don't know. Is there a final twist? I'm not too sure. If it ends like this, Verstappen is the champion. Russell's stuck in a hard place here. He needs to gain 5 seconds or needs Piastri to gain 5. All right, I need to use some fuel here.
P11.
Get ahead, please. Thank you. Oh, he's still not got Barcelona. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is so going to annoy me. This is going to annoy the hell out of me. We've not even got a tyre advantage anymore. What an annoying... Abu Dhabi is so annoying, honestly. It's so annoying. Okay, we got Sonoda. Can we calm down on the fuel and the traffic? Okay, can we now catch Lando? Yes. And now go attack as we overtake him. Push. Okay. Now push on the fuel. Catching up. This is it. Catching up to Lawson. Come on, come on, come on. We got Lawson. We got Lawson.
Copy.
Tyres are cooled. Tyres are cooled. Push. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. 2 seconds to Piastri.
Into your left and coast.
Russell is nowhere nearer to Leclerc. Piastri is a little bit nearer, though, to Verstappen. We go to the final lap. Antonelli started the final lap. I'm pretty sure Mercedes are going to be the 2026 Constructors World Champions here. But Russell, despite being ahead of Verstappen on track, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Verstappen is still going to win this championship. He's going to win his 6th World Championship unless Piastri or Sainz here overtake him. But it's unlikely. I think we might just be able to get Piastri. That's what I'm trying to do. But it's not going to be enough for us. We're not going to overtake McLaren in the Constructors. This will just be for pride to end the season on a high. But this has been a real difficult race for so many of us trying to do things in our own championship battles. As we've got deploy now to use, but it's not going to be enough.
Remember to click overtake.
Catching Piastri, just for the sake of pride. We needed 13 points. Oh, and Albon's retired, has he? Out of nowhere, Albon's retired. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. We had to gain 13 points on McLaren. And instead, we're going to just get, well... We're not even going to... Are we going to outscore them? We might outscore them by a marginal amount. Sainz gets P7 to finish off the season. Antonelli wins another race in Formula 1. And the safety car has been deployed on the last lap. So nothing is going to change now. It's going to be all level. Everyone is slowing down and driving to a delta time. Hamilton and Hulkenberg on the... Oh, what the hell? What's happened? What's happened? Has Hulk run out of fuel? Oh my days, what? Oh my god, red flag. Oh my days, what? What is this? What is going on? What is going on? What a weird way to end it.
Verstappen has done it. He sealed this year's driver's title.
There you go. Max Verstappen is a 6-time world champion. Why can Verstappen never win a championship at Abu Dhabi with, like, it just being a normal last lap, huh? Verstappen is a 6-time world champion. Forget the safety car and red flag. He would have won it anyway because Russell was only 1 place ahead. He gained 2 points on him. He gained 2 points on him. Anthony wins that one, but look at that. 1 point difference. Unreal. Unreal. But GG's to both. What an unreal championship that has been taken to. But really, if you're really honest, Verstappen had this the entire time. 6 wins in a row to kick the season off. Controlled it to the end. We just couldn't get the P5 from McLaren, but you know what? We got a win in this finale episode. We will take that into next season, 2027. It's our year. 2027 is the year we break this top 3. That's the season we do it. I'm confident. I'm way more confident than I was going into this season because it was a big unknown. But I think we've done a lot of good research. We've done that extra bit of research. And Sainz is absolutely cooking in a car that's inferior. Just imagine if we can give him just even a inkling of a car that's a bit more up there in the R&D chart. And if we had a second driver just scoring anywhere near what Sainz is doing, we would have been up there in P4 in the constructors. But instead, if we had double 142, we'd be up there 280 points P4. It's just because of this discrepancy in the championship, like 8th place to 17th. It's just awful, man. It's awful. But we're gonna end off this season just remembering this race win. This race win was unbelievable. And that is the morale we will take in to 2027. Guys, if you have enjoyed this last episode of Season 2, if you've been with me throughout this and you're still with me, then thank you, because I understand, because I feel the same way. It has been a tough watch. We've been in the trenches, absolute trenches. But if you're still with me and you're still going to watch into Season 3, then it's going to feel so much sweeter for you guys because you've been here for the whole journey. You've seen the struggle. And Season 3, I hope, is going to be the one where we start to have more times like we did at Sao Paulo. But if you have enjoyed this one, if you have enjoyed the season still, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed to weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.